because if someone were to ask me what's the best, what's one of the major benefits of drinking all the time, I will say, one, work is a million times easier. Going to work is a million times easier. And I know it doesn't work for everyone's job. You can't be like a pilot and fucked up. You can't be like a surgeon and fucked up. You probably can't teach fucked up.
Well, I mean, I think it depends on what do you mean by easier.
Like, just easier to deal with. Like, everything, it's like...
Deal with the consequences of you fucking up.
No, just people. Just people in general. It's easier to be around people.
Okay.
Like, when you're working, like, retail or in a bar or anything where, like, people are asking you questions, ordering from you, where you have to answer directly, where your job performance is strictly dictated by somebody else, whom of which you may never, ever see again, or you see all the time, who is constantly being a problem at said job, constantly coming to you. Getting kind of fucked up and dealing with that shit is... That's easy as hell.
Well, that's only a small part of every job, dealing with people. Like, so you're saying your manager goes, "Hey, Rye, you dealt with the social aspect really well today, but your register is $3,000 short."
Sure. I mean, that's if you're high functioning, the money thing becomes almost an autistic thing. And again, I never dealt with money. I worked at a grocery store for 7 years, and I refused to be a cashier. I never cashiered at a grocery store.
Wait, you never had a job where you took money physically in your hand?
I had one of those. I had one of those jobs.
What was it?
I worked at the Habitat at the Coventry Mall.
Oh yeah.
I worked at the Habitat at the Coventry Mall.
The Habitat.
The Habitat. A big
raccoon penis earring.
Big dude, the worst shit in the world. Yeah. I had no business working at that fucking store. The only reason I got the job there is because like the chick who hired me, I was one of like, I think they had an old school hiring like poster in the window.
Yeah, you look like the guy.
Yeah.
Who like if they have a hiring picture, they'll say hiring this guy, and dude, it's your picture.
I walked in, I was like, "Are you guys still hiring?" She's like, "Well, you have to fill out an application," and I was like, "Oh, do you have any?" She's like, "No." So I stood there. I was like, "All right, well, I'll leave." And she's like, "Well, we can do an interview right now, dude." It was like, "What?" She's like, "We can do an interview right now if you want." And I was like, "Okay." So we did it. It was like maybe 4 or 5 questions. I think the paperwork that I filled out was just on a loose leaf piece of lined paper.
Yeah.
I gave them my home address, my name, and the phone number. And then I left. And they're like, "Yeah, we'll call you in a couple days." And I remember going home, and my mom was like, you should probably call them like after a day. Mm-hmm. And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Just to show them you want the job."
Yeah.
And I was like, "That's fucking what? They need people."
Yeah.
They need me.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? So then I did call, and I was like, "Hey, I was just wondering, I was in there a few days ago. I was just wondering about whether or not." And she's like, "I told you we'd call you." I was like, "All right, dude."
Dude, we told you.
Dude, I literally... I literally was there with the phone just like, "All right." And I hung up. My mom was like, "See, wasn't." I'm like, "No, they said they were going to call me." She's like, "What?" And she's like, "I don't know if you probably don't want this job." And then I did get a phone call a day later saying to come in to like train. And when I got there, this chick, Lauren, who hired me, she was like, "Yeah, one of the reasons I called you back is because you called us." I'm like, "You told me not to call you when I called you. You seemed like a real asshole." She's like, "That's just the way we got to do it."
Wait, but your mom was both right and wrong at the same time? That's crazy.
At the same fucking time.
Also, you kind of look like the personification of the resume for working at the Habitat.
Oh, dude, I wasn't the greatest employee.
None of them are. We used to go to the Habitat all the time because they had such weird things in that glass case. Yes. And we would go every time. So we would go there every week and try to get another person to come back who had never been in there.
Dude.
To look at the raccoon penis earrings and call them gay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was so many things. That was the craziest part about that place, too. When I started working there, I would work from 9 a.m. when the mall opened to 4 when the shift was changing, and then that was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday, Saturday I worked the night shift going when the mall closed. Dude, I had been there at that point, I want to say maybe like 2 or 3 months. We were I constantly asked, like, there was a chick who hired me, and then there was another guy named Gus who would come in. He was like the AGM.
Oh, I know who Gus is. Long hair?
Yeah, big ass Gus.
Always wore the leather vest.
Yes, big
That's
Gus.
my guy.
Big
That
Gus.
was my guy. Dude, he used to help me. What he would do, Gus was the man. I don't know how he was as an employee, as a coworker.
Well, he had some issues. Okay. I'll tell you that much.
So we had so many times brought people in to shock them with looking at the raccoon penis earrings that he would notice us coming in and he would cover it up for us to start. Wow. So we could walk people.
Oh, and then reveal.
And then reveal. And then you do a reveal for it. Dude, towards the end, he started having them out.
Oh, yeah.
For us. And then we would come over there and he'd be like, are these what you're looking for? He'd come in and be like,
excuse me, sirs.
Yeah, he would go, oh, he would act like we talked to him about it already.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, this is what you were looking for your friend, right? And he would just have displayed the raccoon penis earrings for us.
Dude, they were, what was also nuts about that place is that when they would get deliveries in, and I kept asking him, I would ask us, I'm like, yo, how does this place
stay open?
Everything you have here.
Yeah.
It people come in and they look at it.
Yeah.
But they're never like, yeah, I'm going to buy that. No one's dude, the shit they had, every form of Fish and Jerry Garcia bullshit you could ever imagine. They had long underwear, tie-dye, jumpsuits with the drop seat in the butt.
Yeah,
they had fairies out the ass, shit that again, super niche, super kitschy, but there were times I would work a fucking 4 to 5, maybe 6 hour shift. Mm-hmm. No one in the store. People would come in, look for a second, and then bounce. And I was like, how are you
of the emptiest stores in the mall.
How are you guys affording to pay me? No, don't get me wrong. At this point in time, in 2004, $9.50 an hour. Mm-hmm. It's pretty righteous.
Yeah.
For a 5 hour shift.
Not bad.
It's pretty good. And I kept asking, I'm not complaining. But what I am asking is, how do you guys afford this shit?
Well, you know what the store is for degenerate leaning teenagers. Definitely. To come in there and say, when I grow up and get a job, I'm going to get this.
This is how I'm going to waste my life.
That's what it is.
Dude,
dog, there was a dragon statue in there.
Dude, there was. So it's funny you mentioned the dragon statue. That was one of the things I pointed out. It wasn't a dragon statue.
Yeah.
What it was, again, nothing I would ever want.
Uh-huh.
But in the grand scheme, when I looked at it, I was like, that is amazing. Somebody went out of the way. It was a dragon. It was probably about 7 feet long. Mm-hmm. It was a dragon incense burner that you put incense, and there were multiple flaps on the side, so you'd put the cone incense in it, and then it would bottleneck all the smoke up to the nose of the dragon, and it would just come out of the dragon's nose. And it is, again, if you're into that, that's an amazing purchase. How much do you think that dragon incense burner was?
Dog, it's like $700 or some shit.
You're wrong. I think the first time I saw the price was $1,200.
Okay.
And I remember when I saw that, I was like, who is buying?
Yeah.
We already have shit. Dude, that was another thing. Everything in there was pretty expensive. Mm-hmm. It wasn't like a cheap fucking store. And I kept wondering. So then even the chick who hired me, I asked her, I'm like, yo, I know you guys, again, when we would get deliveries, the delivery days would just be black trash bags thrown out back. One time we had someone from the Coventry Mall take half the bags and throw them away. We had to go get them from the dumpster because they thought they were trash. That's how the deliveries would come, in black trash bags, just like someone threw a bunch of crap, stole it from somewhere else, put it in black trash bags and left it there. And
that's one, so the habitat, and two, so you. I would imagine that you dropped it off to you who picked it up. And then you brought it into the store, handed it to you who took everything out and put it on display.
Dude, I remember going. So like we got a delivery, and Gus shows up. He's like, "Hey, when did this delivery show up?" And at this point in time, I was there in the morning, so it's around like 3:30. I'm about to leave, and he's like, "The delivery showed up. It says at 11." I was like, "Yeah, I remember them knocking on the door." He's like, and when I went out there, I told him there were only 4 bags. I brought in all of the delivery.
Yeah.
He's like, "There's supposed to be like 20 bags," and I was like, "Well, there was only 4." And these weren't small bags either. They were fucking huge,
like heavy duty
contractor trash bags.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well," he's like, "Fuck, it probably happened again." I was like, "What happened again?" He's like, "All right, man, I'll pay you overtime if you can go do something for me." I was like, "What?" Dude, I had to, you know where the dumpsters were behind Boscov's?
Oh, yeah.
I had to go all the way out there, that row of crazy ass dumpsters.
Okay, so I don't know. I do know where you're talking about, but I don't know what path you had to take.
Dude, I had to walk past, so like on the other side of Boscov's.
Yeah.
So there's that road that goes around it where the shopping center.
But did you have to go out back in the
Yes.
habitat and then go around?
all the way?
Dude, that's such a long walk.
It's the longest walk.
Because it's like the building kind of like goes out and you have to like
Yeah,
walk around
dude.
the building more.
It was so long.
That's crazy.
And he gave me, dude, he didn't even give me a cart. He gave me a skateboard. Like a long,
Dog.
like
This
beach
all
cruising
checks out.
skateboard.
This all checks out.
He's like, pilot on the skate. I was like, what are you talking about?
Also, I would imagine him be like, see, this is why we tell you to bring your own skateboard. You can use mine
yeah,
today,
I guess I should have known.
but next time you got to bring your own.
He tells me, he's like, look, this is going to suck. He's like, they probably threw them away. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, they probably thought it was trash, like piled up here, and maintenance took some of it and threw it away. And before they had a chance to come back to get the other bags, you had taken them in. I was like, well, what do I got to do? He's like, you got to go in those dumpsters and get all that shit.
It's that merchandise.
Dude, and he gave me the longboard.
Yeah.
And I'm like looking at it, he's like, yeah, just pile it on. Just pile it on.
That is crazy.
And bring it back. Dude, I did that for about like 40 minutes, just piling as many as, and it sucked because they were so huge, and all of the shit in there wasn't like in boxes. It was like loose, wrapped in bubble wrap.
That's crazy.
So none of the bags were like steady. None of them were sturdy, so they would always fall. You could only put 2 on at a time.
Yeah.
So then I'm pushing it all the way back. I got stopped several times by security thinking that I was just like stealing trash, which apparently you can't do from a department store.
I guess that's frowned upon.
I didn't know that.
But so here's why. Here's what the deal is. So at the department stores and even at Foot Locker, this was a big thing you would do, is you would take merchandise, put it in trash bags, put it out back, and then your homies would come get those trash bags later and take the actual merchandise. No security guard at the mall really thought that the merchandise was getting there in black trash bags.
Yeah.
Like that's like your merchandise for the Habitat came from the actual Silk Road. Yeah. It was like ancient merchandise.
Was very, very weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so I get everything back.
It was like you would open up the bags and you would hear the cries and screams.
Dude, you just you hear those weird castanet things. It's like, dude, it was fucking nuts. So then I bring all the shit back. He pays me in cash, which is crazy. He paid me in cash. Like he's like, oh, that won't be unpaid. Here's just money. And then I was like, dude, how does this place afford it? Because I knew the original Habitat was on the boardwalk in either Sea Isle or Ocean City.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a chain. It was a franchise.
So it's one guy who owns all of them.
Yeah.
So this guy, he owns one in Ocean City or Sea Isle, I couldn't remember. And then there's one at the Exton Mall.
Okay.
And then there was one at the Montgomeryville Mall in Bluebell.
Yeah.
Whether or not those are even open anymore, I have no fucking clue. I know the Habitat doesn't exist at the Coventry Mall anymore. I know that. But I was like, dude, how does, like, unless one of these stores is, like, killing it constantly.
Had to be the one at the shore.
Had to be. But even then, to have 3 other stores is kind of insane.
Yeah, my guess is it was Sea Isle because Ocean City is a dry city, and you can't have sober people buying
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's more than likely it's going to be a drunk purchase.
Yeah.
Let me get that emerald dragon statue that weighs 45 pounds.
They had a 345-page fairy book that was, dude, it looked like
Some hot fairies in that
dude,
book.
that was another thing.
I know
too.
that. I know the book. I know the book.
Sexy
Dog. The habitat. Dog, it's so crazy. It's so crazy having a conversation with somebody that was on that side of the habitat.
Dude, they had some horror fairies in that book. And I told him, he's like, dude, just wait. He's like, I know it sounds crazy, but just wait until Black Friday. And I was like, really? He's like, I'm telling you, just wait till Black Friday.
Yeah.
And, dude, this was in, I think, maybe September. So, like, November comes around. I get a call from the chick who hired me. She's like, hey, can you come in on Friday? Like, I'm going to need extra hands.
All hands on deck.
And this other guy, Donnie, will be here with us.
Who the hell is Donnie?
Donnie
just emerges from a cloud of smoke.
He's actually, if you unzip a Jerry Garcia doll, he Russian.
Dude, the Undertaker's music starts playing.
It's fucking wild.
Bong.
So we get there. I get there. Donnie's there. She's there. And we're about to open. She's like, all right. And it was crazy. Like, the way she was just like, we gotta, like, Donnie, you're going to be in charge of this. She's like, Ryan, what you're going to do is anytime Donnie takes an order, you go back and keep in mind, because the habitat was so, like, hippie and fucking against technology, everything we sold, we had to write down on a paper sheet, then fax it at the end of the night. There was no ringing up. It was writing down, taking the money, giving change, and then faxing.
I don't think
all
that
of our
was
inventory.
ever a process in commerce.
Dude.
That was like, you guys innovated an inefficient process for commerce.
It was the worst.
Because it went from, like, you know, sales, regular sales, then that credit card machine that you had to, like, move it back and forth.
So we had one of the knuckle busters.
Yeah.
And we told people if they ever want, because, you know, we were cash and card, but we told people that we might have to defer back to cash if your card does not read, because the knuckle buster was so old.
Yeah.
If it didn't read the things, we would have to then write everything down.
Yeah, because they had to have raised numbers high enough. Yeah.
But it wasn't just the raised number. The machine itself was shitty and broken.
Yeah.
So like dude, making it work was insane. So anytime I worked, I just told everyone we were cash only. I was like, I'm not fucking deal with that. So Black Friday rolls around, dude. Before we opened the doors, because it was an old bank, so the double doors swung open towards the main concourse. We get in the back. We're having this conversation about what's going to happen, and Donnie's like, "Yo, when can I have a smoke break though?" Like, he was just like so intent on
smoke
like
break Donnie.
Yeah.
All he does is
he listened to 10 minutes of like how busy it's going to be. He's like, all right, when do I smoke though?
I don't remember from last year. How did we do it last year?
When is this going to... So we open the doors, dude. Flooded. Dude, the amount of fucking people that came into that store on that Black Friday. Dude, and we were selling shit like that $1,200 incense burner before it was $1,200. I guess the day or two before, Gus or Lauren, the chicken manager, they must have jacked it up. It went from 12 to 15.
Damn.
That motherfucker.
That's not how Black Friday's supposed to work.
Dude,
they did the
there were no sales.
They raised the prices towards Black Friday.
Up,
that's because nobody was in the store all year. They would go there that day and be like, these seem like fair prices for dragons.
Dude, they made... Dude, that dragon sold, I want to say, within the first hour.
Okay.
People came in, they're like, that dude, there would be these dudes who would come in wearing leather pants with beads all down the side, and they would just be like, I need this, I need this, I need this. Just pointing at random, and I would just be with a ladder, taking everything down. Dude, there would be people buying shit that I didn't even know was for sale.
I didn't realize it was a hippie store. I thought it was a store for gay bikers.
Yeah, it might as well have been. Dude, we had a fair amount of games.
Because there was so much leather in there.
Yeah.
But then you would go in there and they looked like bikers, and then when you would talk to them, they sounded like dweebs. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know exactly.
It didn't sit well with me.
Dude, none of it sat well with anybody. That was the thing, dude. You would have customers coming in dealing with the gay bikers and like, we have to get out of here.
Yeah.
These gay bikers.
Yeah, because they were chatty.
Big time.
It was almost as if you went to their environment, well, their habitat, and they were like, "Oh, guests."
Dude, I was the Jane Goodall of that store. Dude. I was constantly like, "This is interesting behavior. Everything that's happening in here is wild." But these fucking dude. And the other thing, what we sold tobacco pipes and water pipes and other paraphernalia that people wouldn't buy all fucking year. Like they were just in a glass case. And keep in mind, none of these bongs, none of these pipes, none of these pieces were outstanding. Nothing was like, oh, that's cool looking, or this is like a crazy shape, or it's like, oh, it's an alien head, or like Jerry Garcia's dick or something. It wasn't anything like that. It was just basic ass glass that went from $75 the day before to $110 on Black Friday. Dude, cleaned out.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized that's how they make their money.
Yeah.
Like it's just one day that they are banking on. And dude, the stack of forms I had to fax at the end of the day was, I want to say, almost 20% of the work that I had to do that day.
Okay.
Was just faxing shit.
Yeah.
It was bonkers. And people were buying shit that I, again, didn't even know that we had that was for sale.
Yeah.
Like, there was a light fixture in the store that I figured was part of the store. Mm-hmm. And some guy's like, oh, can I get that? Dude, they were cherries.
Yeah.
Around the like, it honestly looked like an old-timey Pizza Hut, like, stained glass lamp, but there were cherries, but all the cherries were smoking cigarettes. And I was like, this is the stupidest lamp in the fucking world. Some guy bought that, $400-something. Just clean it up.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah. Hey, Ryan, you think you could rap Donnie? A lady just bought him. It's like Donnie with the smoke break grip. Yeah.
I mean, we would have sold Donnie. Honestly, we would have sold Donnie if we could. Donnie was not, like, no one was a great employee, but Donnie was arguably the worst employee. And, like, I even got fired from there. Donnie was the worst employee ever. He was constantly, again, I'm not knocking anybody for getting fucked up at work. I get it. I used to drink on that job, and I would try, but I would be pretty good at, like, hiding it. Like, Donnie would come in fucking stoned off his ass and forget that he, like, there was one day I showed up, I was at the mall, and I showed up to go to Habitat to collect a paycheck, and the front doors were locked. And this is at 1 in the afternoon. Donnie just showed up to work and never opened the store. He never opened
He was in the store?
He was in the store
Just
and
chilling?
never opened the front doors. So I was like, what is this? And there was no sign that said, be back in 5 minutes. There was none of that.
Yeah.
So I was like knocking on the door.
Be here for 9 hours. I'm just going to be here for 9 hours.
Dude, I knocked on the door. The door opened. I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me, man. I was like, did you not open the store? He's like, fuck, do not tell Gus. He's like, just, because apparently, again, I didn't know, if you work at a mall and your store doesn't open.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
You get fined.
A big one.
A huge fine.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
And he was like, what am I going to, he's like, don't tell Gus. I'm like, I don't think that's like, dude, they're going to say something.
Yeah.
It's like, there's no way. He's like, I mean, we could say like there was like something else going on here. I was like, what could we say?
Dude, the mall probably preferred for the Habitat to stay closed.
Hated the Habitat. Hated the Habitat.
Like when you open the doors to open up the Habitat, and like the sound like when like of the mummy.
Yeah, dude, it was not.
It's just, oh.
It was not good. And every time a security guard would come in there, they'd be like, oh, we had reports of like children trying to buy these tobacco pipes. I'm like, yeah, well, we don't sell them to minors. And he's like, well, if you had done, like, well, we didn't.
Like the OJ book, If I Did It.
Yeah, dude, it was kind of like.
Tell me how you would have done it if you did it. We believe you. We believe you didn't do it.
He goes, do you really believe people are smoking tobacco out of this? Like, we sell tobacco. It's like you can buy the drum tobacco here, and you can buy the water. He's just like.
So let me ask you, as a cigarette smoker, have you ever smoked tobacco out of a bong?
Yeah, one time.
How'd it go?
So stupid.
It's not good?
No, dude.
Why is it bad?
So when you're smoking a cigarette, you're getting tobacco smoke.
Yeah.
Out of a bong, you're filling an entire. It's the most amount of smoke.
Yeah.
You throw up.
But the water doesn't. You don't take smaller puffs. Wouldn't you take an equivalent puff that you would a cigarette?
Do you know how hard it is to do that out of a bong, dude? You have to suck so hard to get that to fill.
You
That would be
have
impossible.
to fill the bong every time.
What?
You smoke cigarettes like the stoner, not just a stoner, like the stoner,
You
like
have
the
to fill
primordial
You
stoner.
trying to say when you smoke out of bong, you're not filling that bong up the whole time? You're taking
No.
You're taking small little baby hits.
I mean, I'm taking reasonable. I'm taking casual hits. I want to be able to do this for as long as I'm willing to do it. I guess. Like I'm not trying to like. I don't chug bongs. You're a chugger.
Yeah,
That's your
dude.
problem. You're a chronic chugger.
You think I'm chugging, dude? Everyone,
I think you're a. I think I'm assuming
everyone's a chugger,
dog.
dude.
Listen. Pause. But I'm assuming everything that goes into your mouth you chug. Prove me wrong. The way you eat hot dogs, pause. The way you smoke cigarettes. The way you used to drink alcohol. The way you probably drink water. The way you take vitamins. Like the way you put everything. I'm imagining you just chug everything.
I'm dumping Centrum into my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably invented the Benadryl challenge.
Dude, I'm telling you. See, that's the whole thing, though. I can look back on dudes like especially when it came to smoking weed, we were always chugging, dude. You gotta chug weed.
You do look like a pathological chugger. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You gotta chug weed, dude.
Yeah.
You build a bong. The biggest, if you build, and we've built several bongs that were like over 3 or 4 feet long.
Yeah.
You try to fill the whole thing, and then you
I mean,
chug.
once or twice, but
Nah,
I mean,
dude.
just get high.
Yeah, we're trying, dude. We're trying to get to the fucking. We're going light speed out of the solar system high, dude. We're trying to get wasted.
I've never, as long as I've been a degenerate, I've never been that type of degenerate. I've always been like a casual degenerate.
Did you ever build a bong? You ever make a bong?
No.
You never made a bong?
No.
What?
I'm a party time guy.
I understand, but part of the party time is building a weird, dumb apparatus to smoke the party.
I've never built any.
I'm looking around this room. I see 7 bongs in here that are not bongs yet.
Yeah.
Do you know how sick it would be to make that
No, that
Tyrannus?
would be pretty sick.
Come on.
That would be pretty sick.
You know it would be sick.
Yeah.
And I know exactly how we do it. I understand the mechanics of a bong on that. And it's not hard, but like, dude, we would make bongs out of everything we possibly could just because it would be ridiculous.
Yeah, see, but that was for me. It was like I never wanted to be a blank head for anything.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? I always wanted, because you got to keep in mind, I came to degeneracy from straight edge.
Yeah.
So I was never like, oh my God, when I get older and I get to be this degenerate. Like I didn't imagine how I would smoke ever in my life. Like I've never been a smoker. Sure. Like a cigarette smoker,
Sure.
but I never thought about, like how I would lean up against the wall when I'm drunk with my boys.
What do you think? You fantasize about being like, hey, you're putting too much thought into that.
You never
crazy.
fantasized, like before smoking cigarettes, you never had a fantasy about how you would smoke, like how you would lean up against a brick wall smoking cigarettes?
No, I don't.
Never once.
I know.
Did you ever imagine what type of gear you would wear while smoking? You geared up for the smoke? Like, this is your smoking hat?
geared up for the smoke.
You didn't have gear. You didn't have like a just
smoking gear.
You didn't have a fantasy about anything about any of the degeneracy.
I think the only time I ever romanticized smoking cigarettes before I smoked cigarettes, there are two things that I've always like. One, I would romanticize the idea of being Sergeant Barnes from Platoon in Vietnam, just smoking a cigarette while watching, like, you know, VC get gunned down.
Okay.
Like, my brain was like, yeah, you smoke a cigarette while you're on point.
So you're smoking cigarettes in Aura Farming. Had war.
Yeah.
You're war farming.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted a huge war.
All right,
dude.
I see what you're saying.
And then the other thing I would romanticize about is smoking a cigarette, then flicking said cigarette, and then like a car exploding.
That's fair.
Like flicking it into like something that will explode. That was like, those are the only two cigarette fantasies I ever had.
Okay, so but you never had like the fantasy of like saying a catchphrase and halfway through the catchphrase flicking the cigarette then finishing the catchphrase?
No, I don't think. No.
You never had a fantasy of like, this time it's personal. You've never had that fantasy. Never once.
I mean, maybe I've done that before, but
you freestyled it. You think you?
Yeah.
It wasn't premeditated.
No,
I mean,
it happened in the moment, dude.
Yeah.
I was chugging a cigarette. I was mid butt chug, dude.
Well, let me ask you this: did you fantasize about drinking? Did you romanticize about drinking beforehand? Like, before you ever drank, before you ever did this, did you ever have the fantasy of doing the keg stand, or not just doing the keg stand, but being the champion keg stander of the night?
I mean, I thought, no, it's not that I thought about being a champion. There would be times I would go to parties and I would see someone do a keg stand, and as soon as I saw someone do that, without paying like super attention, I would start counting to see how long they're doing it.
Well, yeah,
and then I'm like, I have to not only beat that, I have to set the bar to a point where no one will be able.
You wouldn't be the record holder.
It's not even record. I just was like, I want to destroy whatever they're doing for this thing.
Not only, dude, the bar setter, Ryan, I don't know if you know this because I got to let you know, you want it to be the GOAT. That's what the bar setter is. I think the gold standard. You want it to, no, I never wanted to be the champion. I just wanted to be the GOAT. I wanted to be literally what everybody is compared to.
It's undeniable. That's what I wanted to be. I didn't want to be the champion. I wanted to be fucking John Sullivan from old timey boxing pictures.
Okay.
Where people are like, okay, that guy was the best for this long of a period of time, held several titles, and it's like, yeah, you could say like this guy was good. It's like, no, but when I think old timey boxing, I think of that dumb, stupid picture.
Yeah.
And that's like, if someone was like, yeah, when I think about a 15-year-old doing a keg stand.
You ever hear Ryan Shaner?
I just see Ryan Shaner's Slipknot shirt falling over his head while he chugs away at an entire keg of PBR. That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I never got to see. I only had like sports fantasies, and I never really got to make good on any of them.
Yeah,
like even as like a high jumper, I always wanted to like clear the winning height, look at the bar, and just like walk off, like just like very stoically walk off the mat, like it like ain't nothing, ain't no shit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, I think, but I had sports fantasies, but I never played. Like, I never played baseball, never played I played baseball with my friends, but I was never on a team. I was never on a basketball team. I was never on a soccer team.
Yeah. See, I was like, anytime, instead of ever getting to do my cool walk-off fantasy, I would like clear the bar and look at it, stay up. And I'm like, I'm trying to hurry up and get off the mat, because if the bar falls while you're still on the mat, it's considered a miss. So
but if you get off the mat,
and then the bar falls, you're good. So like, I'm just like hurry up trying to scurry off the mat, but you can't like scurry because it's a very thick mat. Yeah. So your legs get really deep into it.
Wouldn't it be easier to roll? Like if you hit it and you're already on your back, wouldn't it be easier to roll off of it?
I did like a backflip kind of thing where I would roll over my shoulders and pop right up to my feet. That was the coolest thing I did. And then I would scurry off the mat. My knees would be coming up all high. And they'd be going deep into the mat because you can't scurry quickly off of a mat like that.
Sure.
That's the closest I've ever got.
I mean, I guess it's like when I looked at like sports. That's the worst part. It's like sports fantasies that I had. I never had like, oh, I'm the best at this sport. Mm-hmm. I would have like, oh no, I did that one thing that everyone talks about within the sport, like scoring an overtime goal.
Okay.
Like one time, but I did win, like during a championship game.
Yeah.
Sure, maybe I don't have the best stats. I'm not that great of a skater. I rarely ever shoot the puck, but then that one time,
yeah,
I got that one goal. That's kind of like, those are the sports fantasies I had.
Those are cool.
That's about it.
My son had a cool little sports fantasy in soccer last year. He was goalie, and he saved a game, it would have been their winning goal.
Yeah,
and he blocked their winning goal.
That.
However, the ball went off the crossbar. He didn't get there in time, but the ball went off the crossbar, came straight back at him in a way where he almost couldn't not catch it.
Yeah.
It hit him in the breadbasket so much that it doubled him over the ball and he fell on top of it. And it was just dude, people went nuts.
It worked.
Yeah, the whole he was feeling so good, but you could also tell he was just thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. But that was cool.
Yeah, I mean,
parents were talking to him afterwards.
Of course.
Finn, you were such
That's
a
what
big
I'm talking
deal.
about. Yeah. You lean into that one thing. It's yeah, maybe I didn't do anything right my whole entire athletic career.
Yeah,
but I did do that one thing that everyone's damn, that was sick. And it's I would also fantasize not even about sports, about Daredevil shit. I fantasized about that a lot more.
What do you mean? Okay, go ahead.
I mean, riding a motorcycle through, off of a ramp, through, glass that's on fire, over a helicopter, into, onto another ramp that then leads to another, just a
You know what would have been sick? Is if you jumped on that motorcycle through that glass that was on fire, and as you were going through, you lit your cigarette.
Oh no,
on
that's
the
what I would also. There's another time where I did fantasize about smoking, where I'm on the motorcycle with the cigarette hanging out of my mouth.
Yeah,
and then my assistant, who helped build the ramps or whatever, he's like, "You can't do this, man.
Yeah,
you can't do this. This is too gnarly. You're not allowed. You're not gonna make it, man."
Yeah,
and I'm like,
This is the forbidden move.
And I'm like, live reckless, die never. And then I fucking just go down and fucking crush.
Even talking about this stunt is banned in Laos.
banned in 9 countries. That's another thing, man.
9 Asian countries.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's banned.
That's how you know it's crazy.
It's banned in the Ring of Fire.
Yeah.
In all those countries. That's how you know it's banned.
Banned in Asia. They talk about the rape of Nanking more than they talk about this. They will never bring this up, dude.
Never.
Yeah, that's being involved in the most death-defying stunt is I fantasized about that. I also fantasized about going to space and smoking a cigarette, just on the moon.
Just trying to light a lighter for
just leaning up against the crater.
Yeah.
Who's that guy? It's he's just been up here for 14 years, just
trying, still same lighter,
still trying
same Zippo.
Finding a way to make an eternal flame on the moon. That would be fucking. Yeah, that's a sick thing. But those, I
do think lighting cigarettes cool ways.
Oh,
that is almost an. I never really fantasized about smoking, or just striking that match, the strike anywhere match.
Yeah,
off the face of your ops.
I mean, I think striking a match on your own face and doing that's harsh. That's sick. Also,
but also if you strike the match off the leader of the biker gang that is trying to like jump you or scare you out of your territory,
I get
you know,
what you're saying.
and you're like you got to let them know that you're not only are you not scared, you're also not going anywhere. You're just,
I think striking a match down the bridge of someone's nose, like just real quick, that'd be a sick way to do it. Or striking a match on a chick's tits would be sick.
It's really difficult to strike a match on the T-zone because it's so oily.
Yeah, you can't do. Yeah, I guess.
Like forehead, down the nose.
Yeah.
You're like, ew, this match is gross now. It's gonna have blackheads all over it.
It just crumbles on the nose. Like,
Ew.
I tried doing something a little bit different. Sure, I could have just used a lighter like a normal fucking person, but I definitely did not. Yeah, like lighting a match off like a burnt something that's already on fire is sick. I mean, lighting a match off. You know what else would be sick to do? How to light a match? So you just get done shooting a machine gun so much that the barrel is glowing red, and then you pull it up to the cigarette and you light it off. That would be.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
That's a sick way to light a fucking cigarette.
That
That's also a sick way to light anything on fire. Like, that would be so sick.
It really is. I really started enjoying it in action movies where people would like fire the gun and then put the barrel of the gun on people to burn them.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
I was so pumped up when that started happening. I don't know why that excited me so much. It was like, oh man, that's like a small, like they found something that was being left on the table in action movies.
Yeah, they really like, where else can we go from here? How about you brand a person with a muzzle gun?
They're like violence Native Americans. They're using every part of the violence.
Nothing gets wasted.
No, nothing gets wasted.
They're taking the shells out and putting them up people's noses. They're just collecting casings and all right, put them in his ears now, and then box his ears.
Yeah, when they pull the trigger, they put your knuckle, your hand in there to like pinch your skin.
That would actually be a sick death in a movie. I just thought of it right now. Say there's a dude, let's just say a kung fu movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the legend of like Iron Hands or something.
Okay.
Dude with like hands of iron.
Yeah.
He can still move. He's still got dexterity. But
Sure.
his hands from his wrists to his fingers, they're iron.
Yeah.
He puts 2 bullets in some guy's ears and then boxes his ears and the bullets blow his head up.
Damn. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, that would be... How sick would that be?
That's pretty sick.
Just clapping the fucking caps at the end and just blow... Dude, how is Asia not been on that?
You could even do that with metal nunchucks.
Oh, yeah, metal. Oh, you know what? That would also be a sick thing. Say you don't use a gun.
Yeah.
But you do walk around with a pocket full of 9mm bullets, and you just throw them in the air, and then you wail them
Dog, that would
in
be
the
so
air
sick.
with metal nunchucks.
Dog.
Why
Semi-automatic nunchucks.
Yeah, dude, you know, it's like, I don't understand how that's never been a thing. I get why it's not.
Nunchucks don't kill people. People kill people. Yeah.
It's like he goes into every ammo. He's like, I only see this guy buying ammunition. I'd never seen him use a gun.
Yeah.
Never seen him buy a gun.
I want so I had this thought about a movie. I kind of wrote out maybe the synopsis for it. Sure. Not really anything much of it. It's called The Way of the Fist. And it was in a time period where guns had been banned and taken away. They've all been destroyed.
So there's a full-fledged worldwide absence of guns.
No guns. But there used to be guns.
So this is in the future?
It's in the future. It's in like I don't want to say post-apocalyptic future, but here's
Look,
all,
a world without guns is a post-apocalyptic future in my eyes.
Dude, here's all I wrote for it. A montage of different people. It was like it was back when Obama was still president, by the way. It's when I had this idea. And it's a montage of different people talking about why guns have been banned. Like, and the president, like, you know, in America is going to take the first step. And we're going to be the ones to ban guns.
Take
and the
first step.
Dude, guns are gone.
Yeah.
And then, so now everybody has to become like a sick fighter.
Oh, man.
And like you get to walk around with like cool gear. We're back to gear again. It was like a lot of trench coats. but cool ones.
A lot of cool
trench coats.
A lot of just sunglasses that sit on the bridge of your nose.
Yes.
A lot of awesome. You know what would be I've also always wanted was I do think about having that one shoulder the shoulder pads, but it's one shoulder pad that is like half a tire. You know what I'm saying? From like Mad Max.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Wildly impractical. I don't even know what the fuck that's for. I see that
literally every reason.
I see that in a lot of movies, and I'm like, man, that just seems a little. Like, I get it, but I also don't get it.
I mean, for one, you have to get really accustomed to the smell of rubber right there next to your face.
All the time, dude. At all times.
And then it's going to be on one side, so you're going to have a little bit of a...
Yeah, you're going to have a slouch.
Yeah, ergonomically, it's like the worst thing you can do for your body.
Really bad. Like, I watched, there's a movie, it's called The Domestics. And it came out a couple of years ago. And again, it's very Mad Max-esque. It's post-apocalyptic. The country has been broken up into different gangs for the most part, but all of the gangs have a certain look and a motif and what have you. And there's a few of them that are one of the gangs is wearing animal heads on their body, which is sick.
Yeah,
but it seems wildly impractical. I get why you're wearing them, intimidation, cool, it looks awesome, whatever. But I don't know, man. That just seems like that would suck to
Dude, just
around.
imagine being intimidated by one of those gangs, and then somebody in the gang, you and your family are cowering down, and then the leader is like, "Wait, hold on, I need to take this off for a second. It is so hot in here."
We did not think about this.
It's wet in here. Can somebody give me a paper towel or a ShamWow?
Takes off. They're just so sweaty. This is ass, dude.
They're in their own vapor.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That seems like the worst fucking thing. I think the only thing that would be cool or the most practical is if you had even in the movie The Purge.
Yeah.
I get why they're wearing masks, but I also you could make a more practical mask.
Yeah.
You could do something that isn't so... It seems hard to breathe in.
Dog, most fantasies are impractical.
Yeah, dude, I'm tired of the impractical fantasies. I'm tired of it.
We should do that prank show. Impractical fantasies. We just give people their fantasy and watch them be like, well, this isn't what I really wanted.
Yeah, this actually sucks.
This blows.
This is not good.
No, do you, I've been so lucky. So I had one girl in high school that was a little bit of a, how do you say this? She was a little advanced for that time. She was into candle wax.
Oh,
play.
Advanced.
Yeah, she was advanced.
She's advanced.
Yeah. She was an advanced placement hoe. Yeah, she was nasty.
Sure.
But she was into that sort of stuff.
Borderline BDSM.
Yeah. And so, she thought she was into it, and she wanted me to try that with her.
Sure.
And so I went over to her spot, and we were going to, the candle wax thing, and dripped it on her first. She had such a reaction to it. I was like, you're not doing that to me. That's basically what it was.
Yeah.
And
what kills your horny real fast? Oh! That'll make your dick go away.
Yeah.
Real quick.
And then she tried to act like it was ooh. And I was like, no, you're not doing that to me. That's crazy.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I got it.
That's torture.
Yeah.
You ever have your girlfriend try to pop a pimple on your back?
Yeah, dude.
No. Stop using your nails, bitch.
It is crazy, though, the way they will try to do that. It is
so painful.
Nuts.
Listen, also, have you no experience with popping pimples? I feel like women don't learn techniques with popping pimples. It's either there or gone.
Yeah, but it's how quick you can get away.
If you give a little nudge on every side and then wait, it gets more poppable.
So here's the thing. Some I've met are very good at it. Mm-hmm. Some I've met are very bad at it. And again, I'm also, dude, I pop pimples the way I fucking chug cigarettes, dude. I am chugging it.
You chug pimples?
I'm chugging it, dude.
You chug them off.
I'm just chug them right off, dude. I'm putting bullets inside of a pimple's head and smacking it with iron.
Dude,
fists.
you treat pimples the way you and your brother treated bubble wrap when your mom gave you bubble wrap after she got a box of something. And you remember that? You remember getting bubble wrap as a kid?
Oh God, yeah. Dude, we would. So the one thing
and your brother would pop out a turn. Do you remember that? You remember, or were you pop? Who popped out? Who popped more of the bubble wraps when you got the bubble wrap? You or your brother?
I think I did.
Now, were you a pop, or were you a hand? You scruncher?
So one thing I would do, I get it as tight as I could, and then I twist it. I was a big twister guy.
I would consider that.
I was a big
chugging
guy
of the bubble wrap.
And then another thing I would do is I would wrap my fists in the bubble wrap, and I'd punch the walls. So like every time I punched the wall, it would pop.
Yeah,
I did that a lot.
We
too.
did bubble wrap boxing gloves one time.
Yeah.
And then my mom got us.
That's also a quick way to figure out the fantasy doesn't work very well.
But you remember those big blow up boxing gloves?
You know about sock and boppers?
Yeah, my after we tried the bubble wrap thing, and I think we just thought it would be cool. We weren't trying to replicate sock and boppers. We were just like, oh, this would be fun. So we did that. Of course. And my mom saw us doing it, and she had this like visceral reaction, like, we're not that poor, you know. It was tough. Like we had to like sneak around and do that kind of stuff because my mom thought we were just trying to make up for our poorness.
Sure.
She didn't realize that like boys have to innovate. We have to do this.
This is
part of being a man.
You know what it is? It's building bongs. It's being a boy.
Yeah, my mom was like, we're not that poor.
I have a dragon bong right here.
Yeah,
yeah. You gotta make shit. You gotta make shit as a kid.
You do gotta make shit. You gotta make stuff.
But I remember there was also, besides the bubble wrap, we tried. I remember Kyle and I punching one another with it, and like you find out very quickly that it's not like it still sucks getting punched.
Yeah, because you need the proper tape. You need you need to tape it. You need to tape it so much that now you're punching each other with duct tape instead of the bubble wrap.
Yeah,
we've been there.
We didn't do that, and we also. I remember there was a time. I think I gave Kyle a black eye and chipped one of his teeth. I definitely gave him a black eye, and I had as soon as it happened, I was like, "Fuck, we're in trouble." Remember those punch balloons, the huge balloons with the rubber band?
Oh yeah.
So we had gone to a fair where they were like, dude, practically giving these fucking things away. So we left with 4 of them. So then when we were out back, we were holding onto them and we were holding onto them, but like kind of punching each other in the face with them. And I remember I went to like run at him and punch him. But as I did it, the balloon hit his face, but my hand spun and punched him directly in the side of the face, knocking him down. And dude, the amount of swelling it hurt my hand. And I was like, dude, we are gonna be in so much trouble. And actually those balloons led to my mom not saying we can't do it anymore. It led to her getting us the sock and boppers.
Oh, that was a crazy solution.
Crazy.
That was. I think literally everybody that ended up with them, because the mom was like, "Well, this is going to be the safer option."
They're gonna hit each other in the face.
They're gonna hit each other. So
we need something better.
My mom, not only did she get us the sock and boppers, it was like one Christmas where my mom had money to actually get us stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times for Christmas we would get like I don't even know where in the neighborhood was giving out these free toys, but you would get like we would get one big thing. Like we'd each get one big thing, and then the rest of our Christmas was pretty much stocked with free that boomerang, that 3.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
A hard football.
The
hardest footballs skip on the planet type things.
Oh yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like all those free toys that people would get from places. But one year, my mom got us the sock and boppers, and she got us a whole bunch of American Gladiator merchandise, like toys. We had the pugilist.
Oh,
sticks.
you had the fucking.
We had those.
That's sick.
We had those.
That is awesome,
dog. It was that stuff. All of that stuff lasted maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Before it was like we ripped it all apart.
Without a doubt. With it. Yeah, that's the thing. Anytime my mom or even my dad would get us combative toys,
Mm-hmm.
they were broken not by us. They were broken by use.
Yeah.
Like that was the thing. They could be mad that we broke them, but they're like, oh no, you were playing with them.
Yeah, normal wear and tear.
You were absolutely playing with these probably harder than the suggested. Dude, the sock and boppers thing, we would put them on. So what we would do is in our basement, we would turn out the lights and we would have like a small flashlight. And basically what you do is you do sock and boppers in the dark.
Yeah.
And you would walk around trying to find where the person was at. And then you just punt. Dude, the amount of... And then, like, the best part was there were kids that had sock and boppers on the block.
Yeah.
Dude, there's nothing better than a basement full of dumb kids in the dark just swinging at each other with sock and boppers. It is the funnest shit in the world.
Dude,
that never happens
I
anymore.
remember the funnest lights out game like that we ever played is like tennis ball dodgeball.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
That was pretty sick.
Anytime there was any glow-in-the-dark shit involved, that was awesome because we had glow-in-the-dark tennis balls, and we would throw them at each other in the dark. And then, I can't remember if it was Nerf or a knockoff Nerf. I don't remember which one it was. They had, like, a ball gun that all the balls glowed. They all were glow-in-the-dark, so we would just shoot. What was that?
Something outside crawling on the wall.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I hope it gets in here, dude. I have a fantasy.
Why would you hope that
I
for
have
me?
a fantasy.
I live here, man.
I have a fantasy of smoking a cigarette and saying, there goes the neighborhood.
It's Haitians. They're Haitians out there.
While this Haitian tries to get in the house. It's just scaling your brick outside.
There's a Haitian chasing a squirrel out there. They're eating the squirrels.
Could you even be mad?
If they were eating the squirrels?
Could you even be mad if they were eating the squirrels?
I kind of like the squirrels. I feel like our squirrel, until when you move to a different area, you find out that like our squirrels up here are kind of enchanted.
Yeah. In the city, they're not.
No.
In South Philadelphia, the squirrels are
suburban
not.
Pennsylvania squirrels.
Oh, yes. Suburban wildlife.
Yeah.
Enchanting out the ass.
So enchanted.
Dude, even the butterflies in South Philadelphia are like, get the fuck out of here, dude.
No, their wings are made of razor blades.
They're wild.
You can't trust them.
They are
You
the
can't trust
worst,
them.
dude.
Because none of them...
Everything sucks.
By the way, none of them, their wings are the colors that they're supposed to be. They're all dyed. All their butterflies are woke. They're all protesting BLM. They're all BLM protesters.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than Antifa butterflies.
Yeah,
That is
dude,
the
the
fucking
worst.
They are absolutely horrible. But I think, yeah, I mean, wildlife here, pretty majestic.
Mm-hmm.
Wildlife in the city, pretty awful.
Yeah.
Dude, the fucking squirrels, one, they don't give a shit. Here, I guess they're different. Like, they know of what people are, but they're not, like, that brazen. In fucking, like, dude, where I live, these squirrels could give two shits. Unless you are, like, this close to the squirrel where you're like, get out. Dude, there are times where I've swatted at a squirrel and I've grazed the tail. I've never done that in my entire life when I lived in the suburbs. It was impossible to get near a fucking squirrel. These squirrels in Philly, they don't give a two fucks.
Yeah, they're competing with rats. They're constantly being confused for rats.
Oh,
They're competing against rats.
Yeah.
You know, they have to let people know they ain't rats.
But they are rats.
They're rats.
They're rats. They're fucking vermin.
They're tree rats.
They're dude, without a fucking
But also, rats are also tree rats. They go everywhere.
Yeah, these rats.
Philly rats are everywhere.
I just saw a rat with butterfly wings the other day.
Was that a
Rats
rat
are
that just
fucking
emerged from a cocoon?
Yeah, it's just flying around. Disgusting animals in that fucking city.
Yeah, cities are gross.
Yeah, but, you know, I kind of wish there was more cool wildlife there.
Yeah, you fantasize about city wildlife being cool.
I do.
What animal would you accept coming into the city if it was cool?
An alligator. Alligator in the sewer would be so sick. To find out that there is a full-fledged fucking alligator in the sewer. just to know that it's down there. Not everywhere. There isn't like a fucking huge group of them.
Yeah.
But there is one.
Just one.
There is one, and not just, he's not a small one either. He's like fucking, he's a big ass fucking
What part
man.
of the city does he live in?
He roams.
Really?
Roaming. Just knowing there is one,
Yeah.
honestly, would make me sleep a little bit at night. It would make me feel safer.
But you having trouble sleeping because there's no alligators?
Now, part of me thinks crime would
Yeah.
drop.
Alex, tell me the might be alligator story again. I need to know there's potential to have alligators in the sewers. Tell me the story again.
I would love to know that there is just one weird, almost, yeah, like just man-eating sewer beast in the city. That would make me feel a little bit better about living in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Just knowing at any time it could happen. I think that would be sick.
Though, before we get off this topic, I have to know, because you were a drinker. Right. Also, do you consider, I was wondering this the other day, or do you say former alcoholic or do you say alcoholic?
I didn't say either. I'm a booze hound, dude.
You're a booze hound?
Yeah, I'm a drunk.
Former booze hound? Or you are a drunk?
I am a drunk.
Okay.
I was a booze hound. I'm not. Again, you can call it alcoholism, but like, I don't know. I think alcoholic. When people are like, "Oh, I'm once an alcoholic, always an," I don't like that title. I was a booze hound, big time. And
That's fair.
And I'm a drunk.
Yeah. You weren't an alcoholic. You were just at a point where alcohol was ruining your life.
Yeah.
Every day.
I think I was a party animal. Is what I was. I think I was.
That
a
is
party
the
animal.
only animal that's majestic in Philly. That's Philly's majestic wildlife.
Weirdly enough, also coming out of sewers.
Yes. Yes.
Emerging every now and again. There's it's
Philadelphia,
out there.
Pennsylvania, home to the party animal.
It's
Here we have the breed Ryan Shamer.
yeah.
You can tell by his aggressive walk that he's trying to get home.
And he will get home.
Nothing will stand in his way.
Nothing. Not a goddamn thing will stand in my way. Dude, my fucking navigation drunk was probably the most dependable.
Yeah, it was echolocation.
Dude, the most dependable thing.
Yeah.
Like when people are like, "Oh, what happens when you get?" I'm like, "Look, I blacked out a bunch of times, but one thing I can guarantee is I will make it to my house."
Yeah, you were tapped into the grid.
I knew exactly where
You were like a bird.
Dude, there are times where I've like come to while walking.
Yeah.
Where I was like, "Oh fuck, where am I?" And I realized where I'm at. I'm like, "Oh, my body was just like time to go."
Yeah.
It's time, and I know exactly where we're going. The navigation of just dude, it's like just knowing the stars. I'm like, I've got to go south.
Yeah.
Just knowing which way I'm going. I've got like a
You're just like Moana just out there like holding your hands up to the stars.
I'm like, well, there's some major. I have to go this way. But
yeah, but so did you have any fight fantasies? Because like, it's almost hard as a man to not have a fight fantasy. Because like every time you pass a guy on the street, there is like a 1.5 second you both, as you both pass each other. So one of the things that I do nowadays is when you and a guy are walking opposite directions past each other, I try to have the energy of yeah, right, to him. Like as he's fantasizing about how he would handle me, I try to have the energy of you wish. That's all. That's it. That's it.
Has there ever been a time where you walk by somebody and you're like, "You right, you right, you right, you right"?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, shit.
So
all right.
what I do is you got that one.
Yeah.
You got that one. That's yours.
Just like I concede. What?
Yeah.
For what?
You won this walk by.
Yeah. You win this round. Telling someone as you walk by them, they win this round would be
But
crazy.
sometimes you encounter somebody, and in that walk by, they just you can you feel the energy of them willing to go further than you.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, dude, it's not even about that. We're just trying to have the best fantasy going past each other. You stop fantasizing about murdering me. It's not supposed to be murder. Dude, what are you doing?
See, that's the thing, though.
That's an infraction, by the way.
I would say most fantasies that I have, like, that are fight fantasies, if they're not murder, they're damn near close and could possibly be manslaughter.
That's fair.
I will say that.
That's fair.
Like, roundhouse kicking someone out of a 2-story window, maybe that's not going to kill him. But it might.
Yeah, but see, would you, like, you encounter each other on the street, you have to fight up a building to kick him out of the
Yes, because my
building.
brain takes where we're at and puts it in a different scenario.
Oh, you are like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's where my brain is.
You're in the pit every single time. Yeah,
sometimes I look at it like I could probably kick that guy out a window.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick,
It's
right?
like every guy you pass, like, can you teleport?
We're fighting? Oh, we're going to the living forest right now. That would also be sick. If you like, would you agree to those terms? If somebody walked by you and they're like, "Hey, man," like maybe you guys got into a small verbal confrontation.
Don't even need it. Skip that part.
Someone's like, "Yo, we're fighting right now."
A human man with shoulders slightly broader than mine. Yes,
we're fighting, and you're like, "All right,
those are fighting shoulders.
Let's go." And he's like, "We're not doing it here, though. We're doing it on the bridge."
Okay, but he has to take care of travel.
Yeah, no, it's all he gets it.
It's all teleportation.
It's either teleportation or you are traveling on a bus together.
Dude, Uber fights.
Yeah.
There's like a specific Uber to drive men to a place to fight. That another $1 billion
idea.
Dude, we just keep coming up with
But we have to find like sanctioned sick places.
That's the Uber driver's responsibility.
Oh, he's just driving.
That's why he's Uber fights. If he wants a good review, he better find us a good location.
He's got to know the coolest places.
Can't ask us where you guys want to fight. 1 star, dude.
Yeah,
that's your job.
But you do have to travel together.
Yes,
which is wild.
Yeah, in the back seat together. Yeah.
So, do you think now, once you're in the Uber, is there ability to? What if someone cancels the ride?
You mean somebody bitches out?
Yeah. What if somebody cancels the ride? Do you win? I mean, that's an automatic forfeit. I mean, clearly they forfeit. But like, what happens then?
You and the Uber driver get to roast him for the rest of the ride.
Oh, that's good. But I think
no. We also get to decide when he gets to leave the car.
Oh, so you just drive around forever?
for as long as we still got roasts, he's in the car.
I like where you're at, but I also think that that guy should be banned from ever using Uber fights ever again. And if he were to charge, challenge someone to a fight, and someone's like, "All right, we're using Uber fights," his picture comes up like, you can't, like, this guy bitches out. Like, it's almost like he's blackballed.
Like his reviews are low.
Yes, his reviews. He's half a fist.
Yeah.
Like, it just doesn't.
Yeah, you got one fist, dude. You're a one fist shit talker.
Dude, how many times have you canceled a ride? They won't even pick you up. You're going to have to use Uber Lyft. You're going to have Lyft fights, dude. That's not going to work, dude.
Yeah.
You can't do anything. But I think
I would definitely be down with that.
Yeah, I think if I was challenged to like a fight and someone's like, "Yo, we're going to like the bridge," I'd be like, "Man, I guess I have to do this." Mm-hmm. Like, there's no backing out of this. Like, uppercutting somebody off. That's another thing. Doing a full-fledged, like, from the ground up uppercut.
Yeah.
Connecting with that.
Yeah.
And knocking someone like off their feet in almost a half somersault.
Is that your finishing move?
No, I'm just saying that's just like my brain goes there.
Because here's what I was going to ask you. You know how like guys always have that couple hit combination that they think will work in an emergency? Like, what is yours?
In an emergency?
Like, you're in a situation, a guy's coming at you, and you have to end the fight right then and there. What is your...
Elbow to the throat. Grabbing the back of the head, throwing an elbow as hard as I can, either to the bottom of the jaw or to the throat.
That's crazy. You know why? Because my move is catching an elbow to the throat with my chin. and then twisting my head to the side and breaking your arm. That's literally my move. That's crazy.
Dude. So, for the longest time, me and Bliznik, we would laugh. Dude, we had so many conversations about it, and every now and again, we will bring it up and we'll start laughing again. That scene in The Matrix where Neo's fighting Agent Smith, and Agent Smith grabs his hand, and then Neo just puts out his fingers. He's like,
yeah, dude. That's, yeah.
With the fingers coming out right on the fucking Adam's apple is the funniest thing in the world.
Dog, extending the strike in any way, shape, or form is hilarious.
It's the best.
It's the best
fucking world. And I would fantasize about that.
Yeah.
Someone grabs my fist, I'm just like, nope. That's gotta be just saying you were able to pull that off and just being like, yeah, I did. Maybe see, that's where the fantasy comes down. It's like, maybe I didn't win the fight, but I did do this.
You did do that.
I did do that. A full-fledged fucking Matrix fighting move.
Yeah. Turns out in reality, that's the best way to jam all 4 of your fingers.
I actually had to take a time out afterward. All right, hold on.
After you get done doing that, all of your fingers are the same length. They're like down to the pinky.
Yeah. What's wrong? He's like, I did that one.
I did the move.
It's sick.
I did the move.
For a second, that guy, 1, was blown away that I did it. 2, the next moment, I have 0 mobility in my hands anymore.
Yeah.
I can't write anymore. I can't type. Using a phone's out of the question. I'm pretty much fine.
No, my for real move, though, is running up the person, backflip off their chest, coming down, elbow to the top of the skull.
I mean, that's
sick. My opener.
I mean, that's sick. I think another cool thing would, you know how like you grab somebody and you fall on your back with your leg and you flip them over?
I've done that.
Which is sick.
Not only did I do, so before I even get into that, so the thing that I have wrong with my fantasy, my opener, is that the person has to be strong enough to withstand me.
The thing I have wrong is physics.
Yeah, so it's like I'll try to jump, I'll try to run up their chest, push them over, I fall on the back of my head.
By the moment you get up to their knees, you're already shit. What were you trying to do? I was trying to run up you.
Dog. So one of my cousins, I'm not going to say his name because I don't want to put him out there like that, Jameer. But one of my cousins, when I was younger, he called me over to his house to get jumped.
He called you to get jumped?
Yeah, because I was like, I would hang out there. It was like one of the hangout houses, and he started hanging out with some of the people that were like bullyish in our neighborhood.
Gotcha.
You know, and only because they wanted to start hanging out where the happening was.
Sure.
And Jameer's house is where the happening was, so they started hanging out, and they had 2 of Jameer's cousins on different sides of the family. One was this guy named Reggie. They called him over to get jumped by these guys. And I was over there when it happened. I was over there when he got there. I didn't know he was getting called over to get jumped.
Okay.
Got over there, and the 2 brothers would like challenge him to a fight. And he was like, I'm not fighting you guys. And he was like sitting in the chair, but still talking shit. He wasn't like, he was like, I don't want to fight, but he also didn't want to get punked.
Sure.
And the older brother, while he was sitting in the chair, punched him in the eye, hit him and cut him underneath the eye. I'll never forget that. It was like a vagina. Opened up under his eye.
Total.
So
face
then,
period.
Like maybe a couple weeks later, I went over there, literally across the street from my house. I get over there, go in, and Jameer is at the door when I go in. That was never the case. You would usually just walk in. There was a little hallway, and then you take a couple steps, a doorway to the living room.
Yeah.
But then the hallway kept going to another room, right?
Guy.
So Jameer was there to like, oh, come on in, the same way he was when I was there when Reggie came over, and it was just tense. It was just weird feel. So I walked in. He stayed where he was. I walked past him, and now he was behind me, and he shut the door. As soon as he started shutting the door, like I heard the door shut, I turned around to leave because that's what they did when Reggie came.
Yeah.
Shut the door, locked it. Reggie I didn't know. Reggie didn't know. Reggie got punched. So as soon as he shuts the door, I turn around to leave, and he goes to grab me, and I grabbed him back, went to my back, kick flipped him off behind me, suicide through, jumped up, ran out the door, ran off the porch, ran across the street, and they all came out. But my home was based because my mom was a fucking maniac. So they all came out. It was like Will Smith in the I Am Legend.
Oh yeah, I know what you're
like
talking
when
about.
when the creatures couldn't come out because it was daytime. They were all like hanging on the porch, like yelling at me, like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" Yeah, it was like, "Yeah, bitches." Grabbed my dog and walked away.
And then it's just you in the tub. I think we did it, dude.
Yeah.
I think we definitely did it. We definitely declared war on retail stores and fight fantasies.
Just fantasies, period. We went
general,
through
yes.
literally every type of fantasy you can go through.
We definitely did. And I think, honestly, I'm glad you brought up the point. I think every male has a fight fantasy. Like, just an out-of-control fight fantasy. And it's like, I don't think it's talked about enough. I think it's because I don't think dudes talk about it because, again, some fight fantasies are going to be out of the realm of someone's ability to do it. But that's what makes it a fantasy.
Yeah.
You just got to hold on. Like, yeah, I know this is ridiculous, but how sick would it be if I could do this? I'm like, yeah, that would be sick.
Yeah, it would be pretty sick.
You know, it's kind of like when a dude, like, nobody wants to, you know, it's hard for men to talk about their feelings.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's harder for men to talk about their fight fantasies because they don't want to be seen as like, yeah, you couldn't be able to do that, man.
Yeah.
There's no way you'd be able to do that.
As long as it's in your head, it doesn't have to contend with reality.
Exactly.
Keep it in your head.
Just keep, that's
why never say you can do something that you don't know if you can do because somebody might have nunchucks with them.
And then what?
You know what I mean?
And then what? They're throwing up bullets in the air and nunchucking the bullets at you?
Never.
It's a wild thing. Don't do that. And honestly, wait, is this the Patreon or is this the
This is the episode.
This is the regular episode?
Because we did have to re-record. This is a re-record. We lost an episode.
And it's not a fever dream, but it might be your fantasy. And you know what is the best way to get in with all the fantastical things we have going on? It's to get on the Patreon. It's the best way to do it. You get a secret episode. You get a bonus episode. You can become part of the community all for just $3. It's an amazing deal.
Tell us your fantasy.
Tell us
on the Patreon.
Tell us the fantasy. Well, I mean, yeah.
It's behind the paywall. Tell us your
Fight fantasies, please.
Yeah.
Fight fantasies. We don't need
How many black people do you think you could beat in a fight? We should, dude. You should. If by the way, I'm not trying to extend this episode, but I have to ask this question now.
How many black people?
No, if you had to choose an ethnicity and you had to beat 10 of them in a fight, it doesn't mean there's only 10 of them coming at you, but you have 2 hours and you have nonstop this ethnicity coming at you and you have to win 10. Which ethnicity are you picking?
Indian dudes.
Damn. That is the right answer. It doesn't matter where on earth
I'm sorry,
that
everybody.
happens. Dude, it could be in your home country, in your home city. A bunch of slumdog millionaires coming at you. Dog. I will knock you out your sandals.
It's Indian.
Yeah, as soon as you knock your sandals off, that's a win.
You know what else is a win? Seeing Sidney and I at Soul Joel's September 5th.
September 5th.
We're going to be at Soul Joel's. It's going to be a banger time. We're going to be bringing some friends along. It'll be an amazing show. And also, make sure you get the book Solomon. Over 400 copies sold.
Over 400.
We're getting there. I said over 700 the other day. And
that was on the Patreon. Nobody knows about that.
Doesn't matter. I did say it. I thought about that dude, you know what I had a fantasy of? Punching myself off a bridge after I said that.
I think it's okay because on the Patreon we were talking about stealing valor. If I remember correctly.
That is true. Well, I'm not going to try and do that again. I'm going to mind my P's and Q's and not steal the valor. But we do this every Sunday. I've been Ryan Shannon. This has been Sidney Gantt. And this has been World War Fun. We will see you next time. God love you, Wang.